I'm just jumping into it today, okay? One high-end, meaning very expensive, and one low-end, meaning very affordable. And today we are doing yellow. It's getting hard. You know what? That didn't sound quite right. You know what? Doesn't matter. If you're brand new here, this has been kind of a thing that I'm doing. I'm going through each color and picking one pair from each price point, and then I tell you a little story while I review the leggings, and that's what we're doing today with the color yellow, and we're jumping into it right now. Okay, I'm starting with the affordable pair. These are from Rue 21, and I think they're $14, and then it's always, literally always, buy one, get one for $5, so like, technically we could say these are $5. In all fairness, they're not supposed to be athletic leggings, but I found out when I picked the color yellow that I don't have a lot of yellow leggings. So this is what we're going with. I expect them to fail miserably. But anyways, to start off, it says, be humble down the side. And they are actually super comfortable. They're that really cheap, like super soft, cottony feeling leggings. That's all I got for you. Alright, so let's jump into a story that I literally don't have planned. Okay, well, I guess I'll just go off of how my day's been today. My house was listed for sale today. It's a little bittersweet, but as I told you guys before, it's time to move. I'm ready for something with bigger bedrooms. It's crazy to be moving during a pandemic because, like, not a lot of people are listing right now because, well, no one can go into other people's houses. It's illegal. We're under lockdown. So it's kind of just, it's a weird thing. But we're gonna see how it goes. If it's not doing too hot, then I'll wait a little bit longer, and maybe a couple months from now we'll relist and we'll just see how it goes. But my realtor, he really strives, I guess, on like listing, moving within like 2 weeks. So if that's the case, I'm moving in 2 weeks. That would be kind of nuts, but I'm ready to go. But anyways, this is my first ever home, and it's a little bittersweet. I've spent, what, 5 years here now? This house is plenty big enough for me. Like, plenty big enough. But I would really like bigger closets and bigger rooms. Right now, I would be making profit on my house, so it's a smart financial decision. Alright, so here's the waistband on this guy. It's literally nothing. How many more people could it fit in here? They're just super cheap, guys. There's not much to say about them. I will jump into the squat test just so we can compare them, but I'm sure it's not gonna be good. Oh my gosh. Without even bending over, I can tell you it is not going to be good. Also, not sure if you guys can tell, but extremely bad when it comes to like hiding your cellulite. Like that is not gonna happen. These will show every little tiny bit, and the color yellow definitely doesn't help. So just throwing that out there. If you're buying really cheap leggings, you kind of have to expect that. But yeah, these show every little bit of everything that you have going on everywhere. Here we go. Oh, I feel like my squats are getting so much worse. I used to be so fit. Oh my gosh, life. Anyways, there's the squat test. I can see my cellulite in the mirror just like screaming at me to not wear these anymore. But yeah, so I would give these leggings probably a 2.5. Okay, I'll give them a 3. I'll give them a 3 out of 10. They are really comfortable. They're literally just something that I would wear around the house. I would never wear them out, and I don't expect them to last more than maybe 1 or 2 washes. So for athletic purposes, gym leggings, absolutely not. Would never, ever recommend these to you guys for that. But I mean, hey, they're extremely cheap, And they are really, really comfortable. They're like pajama pants in my eyes, you know? So for that purpose, yeah, I would totally recommend them for that. But then at the same time, I would recommend anything to sleep in as long as you're comfortable. You know what I mean? Oh, and by the way, like these are all Rude 21 leggings. Any leggings that I've gotten from Rude 21 have been exactly like this. So do not, for any reason, think that you can get away with buying a pair of Rude 21 leggings for the gym. It won't happen. Don't do it. But if we're reflecting on the price, I don't know, maybe like a 6 out of 10. That's the first pair. Now we're going to get into a pair that actually is intended for the gym. It's really truly not that super expensive, but it's the most expensive pair of yellow leggings that I have. So that's what we're doing, and we're doing it right now. Okay, high-end pair is... Excuse me, if you could not... My window's open, my dogs are out. It's a thing. Besides that, my high-end pair is the Alphalete Revival leggings, and this is like version 5, 6, 7, I'm not sure. So, the Revivals have had a lot of back and forth with them. Some people love them, some people hate them. They've made improvements, some worked, some backfired horribly. I've talked about them on my channel before. But anyways, we're not going to go into the details of that. This is one of the newer pairs, and they retail at, what, $55? So after shipping and all that, you're paying about $60. Which, honestly, is it that bad? No, it's not. They are a really good pair of leggings, but they do have their own set of downfalls. And we'll get into those. But while I'm showing these off, I figured since in the last video I dogged on someone else, which he 100% deserved it, and will probably continue to dog on him because I just have a lot of stories about him. But on that note, I'll dog on myself. You can't make fun of other people if you can't make fun of yourself, right? So I figured, okay, I'm gonna make fun of myself in this video. So this is going to be, if you missed the last video, you should probably go watch it so you can catch up on the story. Dog. My neighbor's dogs are the absolute worst. Can we shut up now? Fantastic. If you missed my last video, I talked about catching an ex in his cheating ways. And okay, you guys probably know a lot about me if you've been here for a while, but there's probably also a lot that you don't know about me, because the thing with YouTube is anything I don't want you guys to see, I can edit out. And same with other YouTubers, obviously. But let me just go ahead and give you a little glimpse of who I can be at some points depending on how you treat me, okay? So, in response to my last video, how I caught my ex on Tinder, and like I said, he's still with this Tinder hoe. She actually came from Match, apparently, is what he said. I don't know how that makes it any different. She's still a dating app hoe. That's never gonna change. I'm like, oh, okay. You might have cheated on me, but if you think I'm gonna go down without a fight and let you think that you got the best of me, oh, honey, honey, no. No. Not gonna happen. I have way too much pride for that. He's just one of those guys, like, one is never enough. It doesn't matter if he's married, if he's got a girlfriend, it doesn't matter. He always needs a side plan. It's never gonna change, that's just how it is. So I'm like, okay, nope, not gonna happen. You can think you got the better of me, but that's not gonna happen. Like I said in the last video, he's not my finest moment. I have dated some hotties, and then I dated him. Luckily, before that event, I left his house in a hurry. I was pissed. I was like, I'm done with this, okay? Like, I already knew what he was up to, but I hadn't caught him yet. So, technically, I think I broke it off with him. If you talk to him, he'd say he broke it off with me. Regardless of who broke up with who, I was not letting him think I was the lonely girl upset over this too on his best day cheating on me. Nope, not gonna happen. But I'm also like not the type who was like ready to go and move on to someone right away. Like I just wasn't ready. I was not at that point. But he was sure in the hell gonna think I was. So this is me exposing myself. I got a best friend that is a guy, and he is super fine. The only thing, and like honestly, if this wasn't a factor, no comment. But anyways, he's gay. I basically made it seem like I was already talking to this new guy, and he was way hotter. Which, you know, this ex now, I ended up telling him this, like he knows this. But yeah, oh yeah, I made it seem very obvious, like on Facebook, and he was in on it, by the way. We were basically dating, if you asked anyone. They would probably tell you that we were dating. And that's exactly what I wanted. And I assume it worked because he ended up texting me, I don't know, maybe like a week after the whole Tinder thing happened. And he was like, well, I guess you're happier now, so I won't bother you anymore. Please don't, sir. Whatever he was doing, I didn't fall for it. I was like, could you not? Just stop. Go and date your trash and we don't have to talk about this anymore. So anyways, that's what I did. I pretty much made up a fake boyfriend and it worked. Oh, for sure it worked. When I ended up actually telling him about it, he was like, oh my God, are you serious? Like he really didn't believe it. So, pat myself on the back for that. Now I'm gonna do these squats. Alright, so basically my overall opinion on these, I love the tummy control with them. They are very high-waisted. They have tons and tons of stretch in the fabric, so it doesn't matter what size you are. I feel like you can totally fit into it because it starts small and then it just kind of just expands to your size. I do have some extra fabric down at the ankles. I feel like these leggings can fit taller girls. CT used to be a huge issue with the Revival leggings, and I feel like they have done better. It's still not great. They just gotta figure out something with this seam. But this material, honestly and truly, is unlike any other material. So they've really gotta work on just figuring out how to make them more opaque and to figure out how to make this seam in the front not so damaging to the lady bits. And then I would honestly give them a 10 out of 10. But because of the issues that they have, I would go ahead and give them an 8.5, and I would love to rate them higher, but just to be fair, for the price point, all that, I would give these an 8.5. There's no comparison, honestly, between the pair that I showed you previously and the pair that I'm wearing right now. So these are definitely the winner today. But that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to SNL before you go. Always remember that I love you more than leggings itself, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay peachy, friends. No? Okay. One blow. Why do I always say that? Oh my God. Okay, something's wrong with this. And I'm reggy. No. Ow! Sons. Well, okay. They are very hybrid. Larger. I feel like this. Are you almost done?